Hi everyone, welcome back. I do apologize for the audio issues we had last time around. It's just one of the realities of recording live, I suppose. I did my best to clean up the audio as best as I could, but there were some times where my voice just simply cracked out. So, first thing, let's have a look at what missions we have. So we have Plant Flag on Minmus. We'll definitely do that one. There's Fredbolt from Orbit of Minmus. We can pick him up as well. Build. Ooh, hello. Explore Duna. We need to return from a flyby of Duna, gather scientific data from Duna, and fly by Duna. I am definitely going to have this one. Okay. Build a new orbital station around the moon. Yeah, I've decided I'm not going to go for one of these. Later on, we might do an orbital station, but at the moment it's just not going to be worth it. Next, conduct observational surveys of the moon. So take a crew report in space flight below 8,400 meters. Not interested. Ferrying tourists? Nope. Temperature surveys of Kerbin, we definitely have enough of those. And build a new orbital station around Minmus, not having that. Okay. Let us check in on our Atlas. So Jodoc's craft can now be reclassified as something else, but we'll just leave that alone for the time being. Where is our Atlas? There it is. Let's fly it. Okay. Just having a quick look. Let's just do a quick stock take of what we have. So I'll aim the camera on this. How much room do we still have on this craft? Well, that can't be right. We've got two people. Oh, this is MK1 cabin crew. Okay, so there's two craft on here. Sorry, there's two Kerbals on here. That's Jeb and Bill, I believe. Yep. Yep. And then in here we have Valentina. And in here we have Jodoc. Okay. Now in here we have Bob Kerman. And that's it. Okay. Let's have a quick look. So here we have Fredbolt. So if we rescue Fredbolt, there will still be room for him on board the Atlas. So we can actually rescue him right now. Yeah, I say let's do that. So I'll transfer Jodoc into the science station and have a look at this fuel. Let's see. Whoa! That was a mistake. Okay. I accidentally hit the throttle there. Okay, looks like no big damage has been caused. That's good. Yeah, definitely did not mean to do that. Okay, while I'm at it, let's level up our crew. So Jodoc has upgraded to a level 1 engineer. That's good. Okay. So hold down Alt, not Shift. Shift is throttle up. There we go. Okay, transfer that fuel across. Oops, that stopped it. Okay, come on. Okay, quick save in case of Kraken, and separate. There we go. So control from here, and I'll just throttle up a little bit just to get us out of the way. There we go. Okay, and we're clear. Now let's have a look. So this thing is traveling in the opposite direction of where we're going, but hopefully it won't be traveling very fast. So if I can try to set up an intercept. Okay. We might be able to intercept it. There we go. Yeah, and there'll be a relative speed of 102 meters per second. Good, we will definitely do that. That's the beauty of being in orbit around Minmus, is that even changing, like reversing the direction of the orbit is relatively cheap. So that will take 12.6 meters per second just to get us into an intercept, and then it'll take 102.4 meters per second to turn us around and catch him. So let's go and do that. Okay, 26 minutes. Just fast forward. Okay. So we've overshot by about 2 minutes, but it should still be fine. Okay, just to drop that. There we go. Okay. Good enough. So now fast forward until we're about here. Okay. So he's coming at us pretty fast, but we should be able to reverse direction. Now just change our targeting mode to target and change our orientation to retrograde. Okay, we're steadily losing power here, so just gotta rotate so that our solar panels are facing the sun. And that's not gonna happen, okay. There we go. Okay, intercept in 19 minutes, so we're just gonna fast forward to that. $14 minutes. Okay, 10 minutes. Just gonna do an adjustment burn, try to get this distance to be a little bit less. Okay, lowering that down to 2.8 meters per second. Sorry, 2.8 kilometers distance. 2.5. Okay. Alrighty. I think I've got that pretty good. And we'll fast forward a little bit more. There's 10 minutes to intercept. Just gotta keep watching that power gauge. Okay, 7 minutes, 6, 5, 4, 3 minutes. Okay. We're gonna need to burn for about 7 seconds at full throttle, which is fine. Just do a little bit more adjustment, get us a little bit closer. Okay. Alright, 2.5 minutes. A little bit more fast forwarding. Okay, another adjustment burn. There we go. 200 meters separation. Very nice. Okay, watching that T minus 1 minute 15 seconds. Fast forward a little bit more. Okay, getting really close now. And start throttling in the reverse direction to try to make that intercept. Okay, coming in nice and hot. 35 seconds, sorry, 30 meters per second relative velocity. We have reverse direction of travel in terms of our orbital velocity. There we go. We are on intercept course, traveling at 9.8 meters per second. Equivalent to 36 kilometers an hour. Or 20 miles an hour. Okay, intercept in 44 seconds, so we'll fast forward to that. Coming in at 110 meters. .2 meters per second, sorry. There's our target. Fred Bald's wreckage. It looks like it's just a cockpit. And just gonna kill our velocity. There we go. Alright, Fred Bald, you're a scientist. Beautiful, we need a scientist. On you get, lad. Okay, and board. Lovely, lovely. Okay. Now we gotta get back to the Atlas Explorer. Or do we? No, actually, we gotta get home. Because, yeah, save Fredbolt Kerman, but now we have to get Fredbolt Kerman back home. Okay. Okay. So let us plot a course that will return us to Kerbin. Do we want to do that, or do we want to... I'm not sure what we want to do, actually. Okay, let's get us back to Kerbin. So I'm just gonna kill the target. There we go. And turn this thing off. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna add a maneuver node here that should fling us back towards Kerbin once we leave. There we go. And now fine-tune that. Okay, and then throttle up a bit more. Dropping it all the way down. Okay. Strange. What is happening? Oh well, that'll do. Let's fast forward to that. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why this much velocity that way will cause us to have such a sharp orbit around Kerbin, but oh well. Okay, and throttling up. Yeah, I think I might just wait until we're out of Minmus's sphere of influence, and then do a retrograde burn to get our periapsis lower. It feels like we're just wasting otherwise. Come on. go. So having a look at that periapsis, let's slow us down. Drop that down to re-entry altitude of about 25 kilometers. Okay. Lovely. Let's make sure our solar panels are facing the sun again. Beautiful. Okay, now let's fast forward to about here. Now, did I remember to attach a heat shield this time? I definitely didn't remember to attach a heat shield. I'm a turkey. Okay, well, that's quite alright because we have a considerable amount of fuel still in here, so we're going to have to use that to decelerate ourselves. That's fine, just like we did last time. Just like we practiced. But the next craft that we make is definitely going to have a heat shield. This is ridiculous. Okay, re-entry in 10 minutes. We'll warp there. Okay, a little bit more. Lovely. And then this is going to happen in 2 minutes. So I'm just going to warp us a little bit forward, another minute. Okay. Lovely. Now, let's start burning retrograde. Re-entry in 43 seconds. We need to bleed off quite a bit of that velocity. "30 seconds to re-entry. 2,600 meters per second still. Okay, 15 seconds to re-entry. 2,250 meters per second velocity. 75 kilometers altitude. 6 seconds to re-entry. Okay. This is good. Let's retract that antenna. That's good. Okay, and let us jettison. And let us jettison. There we go. Whoops. Oh. There we go. Easy now, easy. We have no SAS, so I'm having to kind of control it using my stick. There we go. Lovely. Good, good. We're doing well. Successful re-entry. You gotta love it when you have plenty of fuel. And deploying shoot. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, I definitely have to put on a heat shield on that. Mental note, I put on a heat shield. There we go. You're successfully home, Freibold. We've just done. We've just gotten a World Force milestone saying we'll return home from the surface of the moon. Well, that's nice, I guess. Okay, recover vessel, please. Alrighty, so it's 19.9 science earned. That's just cool. Bunch of parts, and Fredbald is now level 1. Good. So the contract is complete. That tells us that Fredbald Kerman has been recovered in one piece and is now enjoying a thorough debriefing from the comfort of his quarantine cell. Good. We now are sitting at 1.8 million. Excuse me. We're sitting at 1.8 million credits, which is good. What other contracts do we still have? So we still need to get Jodoc Kerman home. We need to fly by Duna, that's fine. We need to save Ilo Kerman, recover him, and plant a flag on Minmus. Okay. Yeah, don't care about this one just yet. Okay. So what we need now is we need to launch another vessel. We at least need another lander vehicle. But I have a feeling that we now are going to have enough science to finally unlock some maneuvering jets. So advanced flight control, and that gives us them maneuvering jets. Yes, I will definitely have that. Yes, please, thank you. Command modules gives us a bunch of these. Command pods, lander can, Service Bay 2, lunar excursion module, nice. This has a crew capacity of 2 and it weighs 2 tons. Nice. Okay, we may as well unlock that as well. And specialized control, which gives us all of these. Some Werner engines, which is good. Oh, advanced reaction wheels, yes please. And we cannot afford it. Okay, fine. What else can we unlock? Ooh, landing legs, level 2 landing legs, yes please. No more flips. No more, no more tipping over. Okay, I think that's well and truly what we could afford. Okay. Okay, now let's go and give us a lander with some maneuvering jets. So, where are we, Crew delivery, Lunar Explorer, is that the one? Yeah, let's do that one. So our Lunar Explorer is fairly straightforward, we'll just attach some maneuvering jets to it. And yeah, of course make sure we have monopropellant. Don't need that contracts. Let's have a look. Utility. Okay, not utility. Ah, there we go. And just need them. Where do we put them? Yeah, I'm not liking these photovoltaics. A little bit overkill now. Okay. Yeah, I'm actually at a loss for where to put these maneuvering jets, you know? Because yeah, everything's kind of in the way, you know? Yeah, that looks pretty good. The antenna's gonna have to get moved. Like that. Move these guys. Like that. Okay. Okay. And yeah, now I can move these further south. There we go. Good. Now, we won't have lateral control if I do this, so we are gonna need at least a couple of these. Okay, where do we put him? Where do we put him? Yeah, that'll do. That should just give us some forward and back motion. Yeah. But that'll send us into a spin if we try. Okay. Oops. Okay. Will that do? Oh, yes, of course, let's swap out them legs. Oh, much more like it. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay. And put these somewhere else. You know what? I don't think we need 4 of them. 3 should. In fact, just 1 should do. We'll have 2. I want to have them symmetrical if nothing else. Okay. Lovely. Now let's put that heat shield on. Thermal. Lovely. Now we keep wasting this one, but this time at least, when it comes with us, we'll be able to use it to deliver some fuel. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Definitely that needs to change. Okay. Okay, that's more like it. Now let me just check these. Okay. Gimbals. Include RCS, please. Okay, nothing's changing. What am I missing? Okay. How do I turn this one off? Oh, okay. Vessel mass, resources, markers. Parachutes, translation, attitude, engines. Okay, you know what? I don't care. Okay, good enough. So our delta V is now sitting at 8,358, so we have robbed ourselves of 1,000 delta V through those shenanigans. I take the legs off, that gives us 300 delta V. I take these off, that gives us 100 delta V. Can't win. Oh, that'll do. Let's make sure we still have an antenna and make sure that it can open. Good. It doesn't collide with the landing gear. Good. Can we move this one up? We cannot move it further up. Okay. Down here will do. Yeah, I think that's as good as I'm willing to make it. So let's just double check our staging. It's our engines, clamps, and more engines. Our decoupler, then another decoupler, then the engine, then the second stage center core, engine, decoupler, heat shield. Good. Okay, I'll just call this one Lunar Explorer 2. Because it is heavier and it does have a 1,000 less delta V. Still plenty. But yeah, I'm a bit disappointed by how much we've lost. Because yeah, if I load Lunar Explorer 1, we had 9,207 meters per second delta V. Which is amazing. I mean, like, where did that delta V go? Don't get it. Yeah, even the heat shield itself takes up about 100 delta V. Okay. Well, that'll have to do it. Save that. Who do we take on board? We want to take the scientist with us. And he can get aboard the Atlas and help the science along while we go and rescue, and we bring Joduck back. Do we need the lander to do that though? Do we need a lander to do it? That's a good question. Well, you never know what we might need the lander for, so we'll save that, and let's get out there. Okay, again, initial test, nothing blew up. Good stuff. SAS, full throttle. We're looking good. Let's go. Oh. Good. Always check our staging. Okay. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we have good liftoff. Whoops, whoops. Hey, easy, easy. Starting to get a nice lot of lateral wobble now. Four kilometers, approaching cloud layer. Approaching Mach 1. Okay, good. 30 degrees pitch. 11.5 kilometers altitude. 600 meters, approaching Mach 2. Degrees pitch, 16 kilometers altitude, approaching Mach 3. Approaching Mach 4. Asparagus away. Okay, we may have gone up a little bit shallow. Yeah, we've definitely gone way too shallow. Okay, 35 kilometers altitude. We're burning quite a lot of fuel on our way up this time around. Okay. Okay, and we are coasting. Good. We are going to space today after all. But yeah, that was unnecessarily shallow ascent. We lost quite a bit of energy due to atmospheric friction that time around. But that's how we know, you know? You don't know what the limits are until you go outside the bounds. 46 kilometers altitude. We should be leaving the atmosphere in 3 minutes and 40 seconds. Coming up to 50 kilometers altitude. Time to atmosphere exit is 3 minutes. Engaging time warp. Time to atmosphere exit, 120 seconds. .62 kilometers altitude. 60 seconds to atmosphere exit. 68 kilometers altitude. We are away. We are in space. And of course I've forgotten to attach the solar cells. Unbelievable. Okay, doing a circularization burn now. Okay, circular orbit achieved. I've gone and dropped quite a few balls in this one. Let's set a target for Minmus. There we go. Whatever it is, it's good enough. Okay, so it's going to take 925 meters per second. Let's turn towards that maneuver node. Just want to tell this thing to hibernate when we're in warp. Because yeah, without solar cells, we'll only be generating power while we're in this stage and in this stage. Oh dear me, dear me. Okay. We are aligned at our maneuver node. Now let's warp to it. Okay, 3 minutes to warp node, to maneuver node. One minute, 20 seconds to maneuver node. 1 minute to maneuver node. Okay, throttling up. Okay, approaching exhaustion of center core. Center core exhausted. Staging. Okay, second stage is clear. Ignition. We are away. Okay, pushing that up, pops us out. And we have our intercept. Lovely. It's a very odd intercept, but it'll do. Oh dear, there we go. Okay, let's warp to that. Okay, we are really running through our power here. And we're gonna run out of power before we even get there. That's alright. The engine we have will be able to generate power for us. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure what we're gonna do about getting home. This is gonna be really tricky. In fact, I think we're gonna have to avoid jettisoning the center core because that second stage is the only thing that can generate power on this craft. Oh boy. Well, at least we're gonna get to test whether the maneuvering jets have been properly positioned. But for the next craft, or at least for the next launch, we're gonna have to make sure that we have some maneuvering jets. That we have some solar panels. Okay, coming up to maneuver node now. And Okay, how are we going to do this? We don't have any lateral control, but if we run the engine just a touch... There we go. Now we can turn retrograde. We cannot turn retrograde, okay. Okay. Nice and steady now. Having to be very sparing with my power usage here. Okay, coming up on retrograde, I'm gonna throttle up. There we go. Okay, we are aligned, and we're looking at 3 minutes to burn. Okay. Extending antenna. We have good comms connection. No problems, no intercepts. Nothing is collided and blown up, which is always good. 2 minutes, 39 seconds. Thirty seconds. 10 seconds. Throttling up. Nearly there. Okay, we are circular. Okay, let's select our Red Bolt's wreckage. I believe we did rescue Fred Bolt, didn't we? Okay, let's switch to that. Yep, nothing in there. So what I want to do is I want to rename that and make it debris, just so it no longer shows up on the map. Okay. Back to Lunar Explorer. Okay, set the target to Atlas Explorer. And let's, so we're heading this way. We're gonna have to match the orbits. Okay, that's descending node of 0.8. 0.0, good. Okay, now let's get us onto the maneuver node, because we're probably going to run out of power by the time we get there. Yeah, it's going to be in 23 hours. We probably will be out of power by that stage. How on earth did I forget to attach solar panels, honestly? There we go. Okay, let's warp to that. Go. 3 minutes to burn. Two minutes, 30 seconds. 2 minutes. 10 seconds. Throttling up. Okay. Now let's quickly plot an intercept course. Okay. Yeah, there we go. 6.6 kilometers. Good. And again, we have to be prepared to lose power. There we go. And yeah, by the time we get to this maneuver node, we'll be out of power again. I'm working. And yep, batteries are flat, but at least we don't have to rotate to get there. Yep, thank you. Okay, 2 minutes 50 seconds to burn. Just gonna time warp a little bit. 15 seconds to burn. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Okay, burning away. Okay. Running low on power. I'm gonna hibernate this. Gonna hibernate this guy. Yeah, can't hibernate McJip. Okay, so now I'm gonna try to burn towards prograde and see if I can get this intersect to be less than 70 kilometers. Okay, 21 kilometers is not bad. And we've overshot again. You know what? That will have to do. Okay, let's warp to that periapsis. Okay, batteries are completely flat, so... Okay. Throttling up again. like we're gonna have a separation of 4.2 kilometers. Just another couple of burns. Oh, okay. 3.6 kilometers we'll have to do. So that's gonna happen in 50 minutes. Actually bonkers. Okay, coming up on the retrograde, I'm gonna just burn a little bit because I have no lateral control anymore. Okay, that drops it to 3.1 kilometers. And that's gonna have to do. Okay, let's fast forward. Okay, coming up on intercept now. Hey, I have no SAS whatsoever. Okay. Okay, that separation now has dropped to 300 meters. This is utterly cowboy. This is just uncontrolled nonsense. Oh, dearie me. So that's going to happen in 2 minutes. Our batteries are at 2.17 and dropping. This is a mess. But if all goes well, at least we'll be able to dock, and we will put our scientists on board and collect Joe Bold. I'm actually having to turn on the throttle and steer with just the engine because I have absolutely no SAS. I have no reaction wheels at all. Okay, intercept in 3 minutes. Okay, time warping. Batteries are completely flat. 2 minutes. 2 minutes to intercept. Okay, I can see it now. It's coming up. Okay. 300 meters to target. And we have no RCS for some reason. Why do we not have RCS? I don't... Okay, good. There we go. Okay, we're coming up a little bit too fast. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I'm not even gonna attempt to dock this thing. This is ridiculous. Okay, we're just gonna go EVA. There we go. This is bonkers. Oh dear me, I cannot believe that I forgot solar cells. Okay. Now, Jodoc. Off you go, lad. Okay, Jodoc's on board. And Fred Bolt's on board. Okay, level up all our crew, please. Okay, fine. Okay. Let's get Jodoc home. Was it Jodoc? Yeah, Jodoc. Let's get you home. Not entirely sure how we're gonna do that, but we're gonna give it a crack. Okay, that'll do. Just using the RCS to angle us properly. Okay, let's time warp. Let's time warp to the maneuver node. Of course, we still have 0 power. That's a lesson for you kids. Always, always, always double check your craft before you launch. Yeah. No, you go away, please. Okay. One minute to burn. Okay, throttling up. Okay, we're good. Okay, leaving Minmus sphere of influence now. Okay, we are away now. Let's drop that periapsis. Okay, dropping the periapsis down. Lovely. Let's warp down there. And we're out of power again. This craft is just limping along. We're only lucky that we have this amount of delta V spare in the second stage, otherwise we would have no way to generate power at all. Okay, go on. Okay, approaching atmosphere. And we can now safely decouple. And we're loose. And now all we can do is hope that the aero forces will angle us correctly. Because I have no reaction wheels at all. Hang in there, Joe Dog. This is going to be a rough ride. (3,150 meters per second) and slowing. Mach 10. Okay, looks like we have stabilized. That's good. There goes our second stage and our top stage disintegrating on re-entry. Heat shield is holding steady. (1,600 meters per second). Mach 5. We're doing well. Well done, Joe Doc. Despite my silliness of not including adequate power generation on your craft, you have managed to return home safely. (1,000 meters per second). Mach 3. We're through the plasma layer. 700 meters per second. Mach 2.2. (16 kilometers to surface). 1.7 Mach. (11 kilometers altitude and dropping). Going through the cloud layer. Deploying chute. Lovely. Successful chute deploy. 250 meters to surface. There we go. And we have splashdown. Perform all signs for me. Let's get out of here. Okay. We've managed to gather 36.8 science from that, which is good. We gathered up some funds, that's nice. And Jodoc Kerman, our engineer, has risen to level 2. So having a look at our contracts, we have gotten our completion rewards of 254,000. We are now past 2 million credits, which is a very good place to be. So Jodoc Kerman has been recovered in one piece and is now enjoying a thorough debriefing from the comfort of his quarantine cell. Okay, so in the next episode, I'm going to attach some solar cells and hopefully attempt that next mission again. Join me next time. Thanks for watching.